Good morning, afternoon, night, or whenever you're seeing this. Welcome to Keeping Up with the Corydon Issue 7.
In this issue, we have a hurricane of news and events in store, from court cases to new releases and next year's bell schedule.
Let's get right into it.
Another large issue that has been roaring in movie lovers' hearts is the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case.
That's true. This case has been a roller coaster of emotion. It's been nothing but back and forth squabbling, but thankfully it's coming to a close. Today, we have a student reporting on the case from our very own Corydon staff.
Hello Rams, today I'm here to talk about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Layla, we are so excited to have you here and talking about this in more detail. So tell us how and when this started.
In 2019, Johnny Depp sued his ex-wife, Amber Heard, for defamation of character because of the Washington Post article she wrote in 2018 about being a survivor of domestic abuse.
So tell us also, what has been going on in the case so far?
So for the first 3 weeks of this case, Johnny Depp provided evidence like photos of himself with bruises on his face, as well as multiple witnesses. He recollected the domestic violence he suffered from Heard. Amber Heard took the stand on week 4 of the trial. She showed photo evidence of injuries on herself, such as a bloody lip, to prove that Depp abused her.
What can we expect in the coming weeks as the trial comes to an end?
The closing arguments are set to occur on May 27th, after which the jury will begin deliberating Depp's claims of defamation. Their decision will have a major impact on both Depp and Heard, and hopefully the truth will be uncovered at the end of this 4-year-long legal battle.
All right, Layla, thank you so much for giving us more info, and you can find the full article and even more information on the Milliken Corydon website. With the release of Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, many fans are upset that Johnny Depp will no longer be portraying Grindelwald, but instead will be replaced by Mads Mikkelsen.
It's understood that Universal doesn't want Johnny Depp in their movie, but it seems a bit unfair.
This new direction for the character seems to be hurting them rather than be for the better. For this month's issue, we have a very special segment where Liam and I are going outside and getting opinions on the new bell schedule.
Coming next year, a new bell schedule will be changing up our days. We are most likely going to be starting at 8:45 and ending around 3:30.
What's up, Rams? I'm Emma.
And I'm Liam.
And today we're going to walk around and get staff and student insight on the new start time for next year.
Let's go. The Long Beach Unified School District decided that next year all high schools have to start after 8:30, and that's a big change from what we have now. So let's see what the students around campus have to say about it. All right, I'm here with
Sydney.
And I'm curious, how is the new start time affecting you personally?
Personally, I'm on cheer, so football games and after school stuff is going to be pushed back, which is going to be harder because the end time is going to be different. And also people with jobs and stuff, it's going to be pretty hard for them to work around that.
Yeah, so definitely less time to be productive out of school and just not enough time to get what needs to be done, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Any closing thoughts on that?
No, that's it.
All right.
Today we're here with Isabella, and we're going to ask her what she thinks about the new start time. So, starting off, what do you think about it?
I personally do not like it.
And why is that?
I feel like with a later start time, kids are just going to use it as an excuse to go to bed later, so it's not really beneficial to us. And we also have sports, and especially for tennis, I know that we don't have the proper lights to do that, and kids are just going to get out later with sports, which I think is going to affect their grades in the end.
That's a strong opinion. I really like it. If you could pick a different start time, what would you pick?
I think I'd stay the same start time. I feel like we don't really have an issue with it, so I don't see the need to fix it.
Any research to see, but I know personally for me it's not going to make a big difference. I do like starting earlier in the morning. I like my day to get started. I feel like I'm more productive earlier in the morning, but I'm older. So for students, it might be more beneficial to start later. But again, not quite sure because I haven't seen any studies.
Yeah, That's a really strong opinion. I really like it. If you could choose a different start time, what would it be?
I'm not sure. I know when I was in middle school and the students started at 8:45, even though they were middle school students and not high school, I didn't see much of a difference in terms of being sleepy, overly sleepy. I think the big issue is our students are involved in so many activities. Not only are they taking AP classes, but some of our students are working, they're in sports, they're in music, they're in those extracurriculars that are going to require a lot more minutes of the day. So I like the early start time, like I said, because for me, I like to get my day started. But just thinking about it right now for the students, it might be more beneficial to keep the early start time only because they can continue to do those activities without it going in late into the evening. And then they'd still have study time when they get home if that's necessary, or homework time.
Yeah, because study time is really important. Like for students taking AP classes, they have a lot of work. Any closing statements?
I don't know that restructuring the school day is going to greatly impact the exhaustion level of the students. I think if we do restructure the day, I think that at home, they're also going to have to restructure their own personal time and their management of time. So I think just restructuring the day is not going to make such a huge impact. It's going to have to be restructured in more ways than one. So we shall see.
Thank you, Ms. Mize.
Thank you.
To close out, we want to say thank you to all our teachers and students for sharing their opinions.
Thank you, Rams. And until next time, this is Keeping Up with the Corydon, signing off.